the patches. Lettuce living lavish. Guacamole by the master, stack of cheddar by the cabinets. Now you see why I'm living large, now you have it. With 24 carats in these ears. I'm a fat nigga and I get this way by mistake. All it takes is some bean, rice, and some steak. My plate got food stacked hard in outer space. I top it off with some gravy and now I'm straight. I'm not the type of guy you want in your buffet line. And when they ask me what I can eat, I say all the time. And when I'm done, my double cup is filled with all shake. Dessert plate looking great and filled with all cake. I still make snacks at night when it's real late. Some Zantac with the rack of ribs and some grapes. Yeah, watch my weight and all that. But what I like to eat is carbohydrates and a lot of fat. If I ain't getting bigger, the diet gets scrapped. I'm losing weight, I got some pounds I need to get back. So pull them dollars out and let me get all of that. Half on your 20 piece, but we can never split that.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but no spice. One day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but no spice. One day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
My nigga Doughboy, he be waking and baking with hella edibles, chicken, potatoes, and hella steak with hella THC in it. He don't fuck with the CBD, but an OG need it just for my bacchiotomy. You don't know what that mean? That mean a bullet in my back. Eat this shit for the pain, plus it make me spit this game. I ain't no fat nigga, but I'm Spiceberg Slim. Doughboy 300 pounds, my Uzi fatter than him. Shit.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but no spice. One day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but no spice. One day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but no spice. One day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga.
Ain't just anybody, tear shit down, but no spice. One day about to take the crown.
I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga. I'm a fat nigga, I'm a fat nigga. I'm a fat nigga. Yeah. That was real shit by your man Doughboy featuring Spice One and Felina Carter. You know, shout out to them as always. You know, whenever we play a song, we like to shout out the artists. So shout out to those people right there. Welcome to Doe TV, where we learn a lot of interesting things on this show. We talk about a lot of shit. We talk about a lot of people, but we don't mean to make fun of you because we just don't. We just like making fun of you niggas. You know, these are all our personal opinions, you know, all of our opinions. We don't project no opinions on anybody. We don't do any of that type of shit. If you're, well, this really is an 18 and over show, but if you 2 through 99, you can watch this bitch. As long as you can read, write, and speak English. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 43 because we have had 43 episodes of greatness. I find myself, I go back and I look at the shit over just to see what it sound like, and it be sound like a lot of bullshit. We all be talking together and shit and can't understand each other, but you know, hey, what can you say? So, bringing up the first person to the panel, you know, he's a reoccurring guest. He's from Texas. He's a cowboy slayer, an Indian killer, but he sells fish lure, especially little minnows. Coming to the stage, Mr. James Vodero.
What up, people? What's good, though?
What's up, man?
Man, not shit. On the Red Dead Online.
Yeah, and coming to the stage, we're coming to the panel. She's another reoccurring guest, but you know, so we enjoy her company. She hails from California and Nevada, a little bit of Pittsburgh, and a little bit of South Dakota, a little bit of Montana. You know, just all around. You know, but she sells insurance, health insurance, life insurance. You know what I'm saying? House insurance, renter's insurance. She sells all types of insurance. But she's also a real estate agent and she's a car salesman. Welcome to the stage, Miss Flower from Facebook.
Hey, you know what? If we had to all rely on Doughboy to write our resumes, I think we'd get every job. What's up?
Nothing, you know, because you know, I mean, I say the good shit. You know what I'm saying? I make sure you know what needs to be heard is heard. You know, so
What's up?
we are gonna spend a solid hour. Like we're gonna start shutting down at like the 50-minute mark because I've already did 12 hours and I haven't even did that many shows. So I'm trying to get at least 8 in before September 19th. So we're gonna have to buckle down, we'll have to start closing down at 50 minutes, but we can do it. We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do the 5-minute session. Now, what this does is get us talking about different things for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, we're gonna spend 5 minutes exactly on each one of these subjects, and they're gonna be off the wall shit. Just some off the wall shit. But we're gonna spend 5 minutes each giving a story or a scenario about this topic. Okay, you only gonna spend, so it's like 2 minutes apiece. Well, that's gonna be 6 minutes. But you know, I'm the host, so I get a little bit more time. But 2 minutes apiece though. That's the bag. Yeah, you know what?
Oh.
Is that a plastic bag right there? A black bag. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, little bitch.
Hurry up. All right. So the 5-minute session is to get our neurons popping, you know what I'm saying? Get us talking about some interested in news type of shit. It's gonna be some off the wall shit, but you know what I'm saying, we should like it, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty fun. It's gonna keep us all in tune and all of us alert. So the first subject we're gonna talk about is broken toilets. Just think back when you had experience with a fucking broken toilet. It can be anybody's toilet. It can be your toilet. You know what I'm saying? Just a broken fucking toilet seat. Just think about a time when you had experience with a broken toilet seat. Now, you don't have that much time to think about it because we only got 2 minutes. So, James, with you first, what kind of experience can you tell us about a broken toilet seat? Or do you have a story about a broken toilet seat? You got 2 minutes.
Toilet seat?
Yeah, toilet seat, nigga, broken toilet seat.
Oh, shit, just broken toilet. My bad. Shit. One of the homies back in Mississippi when I was younger. It wasn't necessarily broken, but that motherfucker was loose at the bolts. So if you sat on it just a little off, your ass would slide clean off the toilet. Not a fun experience.
Yeah, you know, that's never a fun experience when you slide off the toilet. That's not a like I got a story. Like I got a story to tell about it. All right, Flowers, broken toilet seat.
Kind of the same kind of gist as James. Like, was somewhere where the toilet seat was, you know, not too attached already, or just really cheap thin material, and you know, I'm a bit hefty, so yeah.
Okay, well.
And then I had to go to Home Depot and make sure that, you know, I went and bought a new toilet seat.
Okay. All right, well, here's my story about a broken toilet seat. I was over a friend's house one time and I had to really shit, but I told him, can I use his bathroom? I know the nigga don't like you shit in his bathroom, so I had to tell him I had to piss. So when I went in there, I wanted to take a quick little shit, but I didn't know his toilet seat was broke. And so, you know what I'm saying, when I was finished, I had to rush it. When I was finished, I lifted up on the left side, I wiped my ass, and I slid right into the motherfucking bathtub. Yeah, that's how I found out he had a broken toilet seat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, pretty fucked up.
Talk about a shitty ride.
Yeah. All right. The next thing we're gonna talk about is drive-throughs. It can be any fucking drive-through. I don't care what drive-through it is, but just tell me about experience you had with going through a drive-through. It can be a bad experience, a good experience. It can be about any restaurant in the world that has a fucking drive-through. We're gonna start with you, Flower.
Let's see, a drive-through story. Oh, I am actually so I don't know if you'd call this a fun fact or like a fear factor. I am I am terrified of certain drive-throughs where or on busy nights like weekend nights, young kids, places where there's a bunch of like after the club, all that. I'm really terrified because I'm terrified to get stuck in a drive-through and somebody just starts opening fire.
That's a weird reason to be going. I mean, you don't hear too many
And
people.
it's yeah, it's just a feeling I have, or maybe a foreseen thought, or I'm terrified of getting stuck in a drive-through and somebody opens fire and I can't get out. But I'm normally terrified of a drive-through, like any time of day. I don't like being stuck in a drive-through. I am not a patient person when it comes to a drive-through at all. So add that factor on top of it, and it's like, oh, get me the like, I'm I'm done. I'll just eat a
All
piece
right.
of bread at home. I'm good.
All right, well, that's her fun fact about a drive-through. James, what's your turn? What about the drive-through?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear the question originally. I know
Um,
it's the drive-through.
drive-throughs. We're talking about drive-throughs. Any story you gotta tell about a drive-through? You went through one. You had a fucked up experience. Send it again.
Okay. I got you. Let's see. Okay. This happened back in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, at the McDonald's drive-through. So long ass line. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, there's a long ass line. I order like 2 cheeseburgers and a fry. Waiting, get closer, wait, get closer, wait, get closer. I get up to the fucking window for my food. Dude is holding out the bag. Like here you go. I'm reaching to put something away. And I turn back and some black motherfucker comes running through the goddamn drive-through, snatches my bag and keeps fucking going.
Mm-hmm. All right. Snatch and grab. That's a real life snatch and grab right there.
That
Hell
is
yeah.
literally like a bag bandit.
That is a literal fucking snatch and grab right there, bro.
But the guy the guy that was trying to hand me the bag was cool, along with the manager, because they replaced what I had ordered. No charge, no question.
They're gonna have to replace that shit. No charge, no question. Somebody stole your shit.
Yeah. Zoom on.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, well, my bad experience with drive-throughs. I'm gonna talk about McDonald's because they're very shitty when it comes to drive-through. I went to frequent McDonald's once upon a time at night, and I got to the drive-thru and I waited in that long ass fucking line for this motherfucker to tell me not only is he not accepting cash, they only got fries and drinks. So they only selling fries and drinks. So they're not selling no burgers, no apple pies, no chicken sandwiches, no coffee, no nothing. All they got available There's fries and drink. Oh yeah, they're not taking no cash. They're only taking credit card. I was pissed. I'm like, well, man, I'm like, you motherfuckers just shut down then. Are you like, somebody gonna come up here and order a fucking fry and a drink? Who the fuck gonna do that, man? Y'all should just shut the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I drove out of line. I straight complained on their ass. I sent the motherfucking McDonald's a fucking tip. Hey man, you need to close this motherfucker down. They ain't never got shit. They always lazy. They ain't never doing their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about is talking to dogs. Talking to dogs. That's that's really self-explanatory. Talking to a dog. I mean, you know how you're an owner or you're a dog lover or whatever the case, but you always find yourself talking to your goddamn dog like it can speak to you back.
My dog can speak back, and I actually fun fact, I narrate for my dog. My dog has his own voice. My dog's thoughts and what he wants to say just normally come to me telepathically, and so he will actually, I will say something and he will actually either confirm it or tell you it's not exactly what he's like thinking, because he'll go like show you what else, but he can communicate very, very fluidly. And yeah, I talk to my dog consistently like he's a normal person for sure.
Okay, well, that's good. All right.
James? Ferocious is hella smart, so like, yeah.
James, your turn. Tell us about a talking dog incident.
Shit. I really don't have any interesting stories about dogs, to be honest.
You was just living with a fucking dog. You was just living with fucking dogs for 15 fucking years, and then you got another dog at the other house.
That don't mean they did anything interesting.
What about that one dog that ate your fucking burrito when you came back from Taco Bell?
You never talked to the dog?
And you was talking to that motherfucker. You was talking to it. You was talking to it as you was beating his ass. Remember he stole your burrito? You had just came back from Taco Bell. That motherfucker snatched your burrito and ate that bitch. You beat his ass, but you was talking to him when you did it.
Oh, yeah. I had just gotten back to the crib. I had like 2 tacos. I set them down in front of the laptop. I went to go grab a drink. I came back, both my fucking tacos were gone. And the dog fucking licking his chops like everything's fucking cool. I beat his ass for that.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? See, you got a dog story, nigga. Don't you ever in your life take anything. You thought you didn't have no dog story.
Talking dog story, but yeah, you know.
No, I mean, he was talking to the dog when he was beating his ass. He's like, don't you ever fucking touch my fucking sandwich again. But all the dog heard was wah, wah, wah. You know what? He
probably said, "You dumb motherfucker, that was my food."
Yeah, probably so. Now, all right. So let's since Jay joined, we'll ask Jay about his interesting story about talking to dogs.
They talking.
You got a dog story?
Legitimate dog story. I just be talking to Queen, man. Actually, you know what? I do got one. One day, Joe had made this bomb-ass medicated stew. But we had it forever. We was both getting kind of sick of eating it. So we gave the rest of it to Queen. There was a lot of meat, gravy, and carrots, potatoes, all soaked up in just medication. Just soaked. And we gave it to Queen. And she ate it. She ate every bit of it. We mixed it with her food. And she ate every bit of that shit. Licked the bowl and everything. Then she went and laid down. We didn't hear people Queen for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It was early too. She was done for the rest of the day. Well, the next morning I called her up. I go, hey, let's go to the park. So I grab her and put my harness on and everything. We go to the park. And I'm looking at her. I go, Quinn, are you still out right now? And she shook her head at me. She shook her head. She said, mm-hmm. Then we got in the car. We drive. I'm looking at her. She just looking outside the window, just happy to be stoned and everything like that. And we get to the park, and I take her little harness off, and she went to take off on a run, but like super slow. Like she went to run, but just an instant walk. You know? And she walked around the park and just kind of just sniffed stuff. Just really like when you're really fucking high, you just truly just enjoying your high. And then she sat in front of me, and I said, "Oh, look at my little stoner dog." And she looked at me and she said, "Yep," and started leaning to the left real hard. Full swing. And I said, "You ready to go home?" And I had to put a leash on her. When she walked straight to I didn't tell you, she walked straight to the car. That day. I had no treat, nothing, straight to the car. Stoned as fuck. Didn't know where the fuck she was going.
All right, so your 2 minutes are up, bro. We only got to spend 10 minutes.
I
I never really spoke to my dog. I mean, I've owned a couple dogs in life, but the one I enjoyed the most was Smokey. That was my blue-eyed pit bull. I don't know if you remember that dog, James, but I had a blue-eyed pit bull. Yeah, I had a blue-eyed pit bull, blue coat, very pretty. Always cracked the egg over her food all the time. Only time I talked to her is when I had like 1.5 pounds of weed, and I sat it behind the dog. I told her, if anybody come close to this shit, you bite the fuck out of. And then I told one of the homies, I'm gonna go upstairs. I want you to try to get the weed. I want to see if the dog fuck you up. And so he did it. And the dog growled and barked at him and everything. He was trying to get the weed, but the dog wouldn't let him get the weed because I told him, don't let nobody get my weed when I'm gone. He protected my shit.
But that's all you guys said to the dog? I'm surprised. I thought most people had regular conversations with their dogs.
I mean, it's a regular conversation until you start answering for a motherfucker. You be like, yeah, how you doing today?
Oh yeah, my dog has full-on conversations, and he can communicate. He literally knows how to communicate. We taught him how to communicate with his tail, so he can say yes and no and stuff like that too. So,
all right. So the next thing we're gonna talk about. Oh shit. I'm trying to think of something we can talk about. We can all talk about. It's not gonna come off this list though. The rest of this shit is one player shit. Okay, some of this picks up out the top of my head. All right. Let's talk about Free Cash, the app. Who all has it and who all has made a little bit of money from it? So Jay has made $5.33 so far. How much money have you made so far, James?
Hold on, let me look.
Oh, that nigga said, let me look. Well, you know how you get over the selection of games and you download. You download the first game and then go back and they'll have a list of other games. You download another game that you may like. You just download a game and then it'll release like another set of games and shit. So you keep downloading, but then you just take them off your motherfucking phone. But then it opens up the rest of the games.
$5.15 so far. Oh, there's Domino Dream. $5.15.
Yep. Yeah. Get that Domino Dreams. Now that's a fun game.
Yeah, I was gonna get it right fucking now. I already got a domino game on here, but if I get paid to play dominoes, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm playing Domino Dreams right now while we having a show. I'm playing it.
Yeah.
Because hey, if you're sitting there, make money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get these levels. I enjoy playing games now. What about you, Flower? You made any money off free cash yet?
Yeah, you see
I
the domino up right there?
Yeah, I see it.
I want I want to, but I have a hard time downloading things and figuring out how to sign up with apps. So I'm just waiting for my secretarial person to come to help me to do that because like I feel like I'm missing money. I see y'all making money and I'm like, oh, I'm missing a bag. But I need help to actually put it on my phone.
Okay, let me tell you how to do it. You go to Google Play Store.
No, see, I don't have Google Play Store, and I have to find a device where there's going to be enough space to download it.
What kind of phone you got? Because all phones come with either Google Play Store or they come with Siri.
Yeah, see, I don't. So I have that's what I'm saying. I have a really hard time doing that kind of stuff. So I have a secretary person that comes to do that kind of stuff because I don't have a lot of space on any of my phones. And so things don't download. So I don't go anywhere to download things. I have 4 devices and each device has something different. So like I don't do like say here StreamYard. I don't do StreamYard from like my computer or my other phone. It's only got space on this phone. So I have to find space to be able to download something. I did write down the instructions. I wrote down the instructions right here. I wrote down the instruction Google Play Store, free cash app, play to win, play pass 20, cash out PayPal, 25 cents. I wrote down all the instructions. I promised, Doughboy. I need help.
You don't have to sign up for shit when you fill out for all you do is just download it and start playing the games. That's all you do. You don't have to fill out for it because there's nothing that takes your name. See, you ask anybody, they just download it and just start playing games. That's all you got to do. Is just download it and start playing games. They not gonna ask you for shit. Now you can actually put your name in that motherfucker if you want to. If you want to know your name, like I got Doughboy. I got my picture. I got my real picture on that bitch. I got Doughboy on that motherfucker. So motherfucker, other gamers that know who the fuck who playing. Other people got their names on, got their faces, but I got my shit on that.
It took me like 3 months in the beginning to figure out how to get Cash App and how to get cash into the computer, into the Cash App. So I'm on it.
Well, you don't put money into the computer to get Cash App. You just
I got you. I'm just saying though, like that people said that was really easy, and those type of things don't seem to be as easy. Downloading things and uploading things are not really that easy to me. Shout out to StreamYard who makes it extremely easy for me to be on YouTube.
Hell yeah, Cash App. All you gotta do is download, put your bank information, and then start receiving money. You can receive money.
I don't do banking. That's what I'm saying. Like I just don't. I don't operate like that. So it's really hard for me to operate on.
You don't even have to put your banking that shit in there. You just download the motherfucker and then see money. And then you just ask them to send you a card to your address. And they'll send you a card. Then you just start taking money off your card.
Yeah. After 3 months, I successfully had it downloaded, and then I had to go find a place to even put money into the internet. Like I had cash in my hand, and I couldn't figure out how to get it into the internet to use it on there. So like it just takes me an extra minute. That's the whole purpose. I look at it like this. There are things in my life that I've struggled with, and I don't choose to struggle with them for any reason anymore. So that's why I hire people to do those things for me.
All right, let me tell you this. See, when you say
Instagram.
You don't have internet, can I tell you? Listen, you know how you say you don't know where to put the money at to even get it on Cash App. That's
Yeah,
why they
at
make
that
it easy
time,
for
at
you.
that time when I was trying to download it, there was no place to go walk up and go put money on your card where I live. So I had to actually call my DJ and his wife, and I had to hand them cash because they were the only people in the whole world that I trusted with my cash to be able to accomplish that goal. So shout out to Claudia and my DJ John Paul, because they made it to where I could use my Cash App finally.
Okay. Let me tell you this one thing. That is why they make it easy for you. If you hook your banking account to it, you can
I
transfer
don't
money.
do banking, and I will never do online. I don't do banking.
Well,
I
then
don't just play with
you
my
gonna
money.
keep handing people money
I'm not
then.
like the rest of the world, and I just refuse to be. I'm not gonna keep playing with my money, attaching a bank account here and bank account. I do not do nothing with my personal information on the internet. I shop with Amazon, and that's the only people that have any information for me. That's it.
Okay.
I'm a personal person who just doesn't risk my personal person out there in the world to do anything like shopping, downloading, any of that kind of stuff. And then I
All right.
created businesses when I was younger to do business stuff.
It sounds like you need to learn.
Yeah, she do. Yeah, she refused to learn, so fuck it. I don't want to even tell her. Hey, so we're gonna move on to something else. So we're gonna talk about what? What, James?
Nah, I was like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right, because yeah, we still in the 5-minute session thing. We're gonna talk about shit. I'm trying to think. I've been smoking and shit. I've been smoking a lot. Oh, we're gonna talk about weed.
Hell
I
yeah.
think it's shit. We're gonna talk about weed. Something we can all talk about. Now, if you have a story that's less than 2 minutes, you can tell it. But if you can't, just talk about a certain weed experience you had. But keep it under 2 minutes because we only trying to do 2 minutes apiece. Since it's 3 of us, now we got 6 minutes. But trying to do 2 minutes apiece. Some of you niggas be going over. I tell you.
Me.
Yeah, you cold water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just be talking. Just be talking.
But I know.
It's a
Just
talk
be
show. Like,
Well, I know. Actually, it's a podcast. So, podcast.
oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Yours is a podcast.
Yeah. But if you was on a talk show, you just can't just talk out of turn anyway. You got to wait till the host asks you a question or whatever. Then you talk, but then they ask you more questions. You even got a time limit when you on a talk show because they only got so much
Depends
time
on
to
the
do
talk
shit.
show.
So yeah, so you only got a certain time to talk anyway. That's why they always keep their answers short. But we're gonna talk about weed.
Thank
So
goodness
this
for my talk show, because I don't limit people.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. We're gonna talk about weed. Tell a very interesting story about weed. Tell how you got hooked on weed. Tell it's just this cool ass story about weed. With you, James. You first, James.
Shit. Way back in the day when I was younger, back when I first started smoking weed, I had a cat that was a stoner cat. He would sit on my shoulder when I was smoking, lean in, sniff the air as I blew out. And this little fucker liked to eat my roaches.
Mm.
That little fucker was always high.
Eat the motherfucking roaches. That's a bad motherfucker. I don't know if I can do that. Mm-hmm. All right, Flower, tell us a story about weed.
I think when I was younger, and I don't know, I've always thought I would date like that. Like if I was gonna date somebody, I should date the weed man. But I never really did. Like I never dated, so you never know. There's still hope, I guess.
Well,
I don't like the having to go find it and buy it. Like I just like it to be available to roll and like to continuously roll and smoke. Like
working with the weed man can be quite lucrative. I've been a weed man for quite some time, man. Bitches used to fuck with me because I was a weed man, but
at the same time, if you go date the weed man, you gotta be part of the hustle.
I'm just saying, like, so you found that like it was beneficial for the women that you've dated to fuck with you.
Mm-mm. Because he had to help sell weed too.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta help. Yeah, you can't just go there and smoke it up a nigga weed.
maybe I said it wrong. Maybe the level of weed, man. I'm not selling stacks on the corner. No, we're a little
Yeah,
bit
no.
more sophisticated than that with what I want right now. Yeah.
No, well, wait. So when you asked me about the weed man situation, I said sometimes it's lucrative to very date the weed man, but when you date the weed man, you have to remember you got to help out with the motherfucking weed. So you just can't be over there smoking up all the weed.
You might have.
Pussy don't cover money. Pussy don't pay rent.
Pussy don't cover much these days.
Yeah, pussy don't pay rent. Pussy don't pay no electric bill.
That's
pay
a
no
whole
gas
nother
bill.
show topic. That's a whole nother show topic.
Well, it's a
And
short topic right now, but you know what I'm saying? Pussy cannot pay for shit. Pussy can bring money, but I'm not trying to sell my bitch's pussy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to go out here and slang on the corner or nothing.
Yeah,
but you got at least help. You got help bag up, take
that
shit out my
topic
car.
went way left. Like, what kind of level of relationship are you talking about? Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't have any intention of hustling on the block with nobody at this age. I'm 47 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my sights should be a little bit higher than that.
Well, I mean, if you're not willing to work the back with the nigga and shit, I mean, you might have to bag
No,
up.
I'm looking for an extraordinary person to approach me, not just
when you go to
not
work
just
to
a
make
random person that just like slangs on the corner and like has $50. Like, where are they even taking me? I don't even understand.
Oh, you trying to go to jail now?
Because ain't nobody slanging on the corner.
Hell no. All we saying is that sometimes the nigga got to get a job to cover to bring some legal money to cover for the illegal money. Sometimes, and when that nigga's at work,
And I get that, and I get that. And if I was 20, and from the years I was 10 years old to like, you know what I'm saying, probably to like 10 years ago, that was cool. Yeah, I got you. But like, I'm 47. I do not want a man that's not at least like, I don't. That's not where we at. No.
We wasn't even talking about that. We was just talking about dating the motherfucking weed man. We wasn't talking about anything else other than dating the weed man.
That's what I'm saying, and I think you guys took the level of like, I feel you. Maybe I said it wrong.
You think you said it wrong?
Yeah, you probably said it wrong.
So when you date the weed man, you got to put in work. Actually, if you date the nigga that's
No,
selling
you
any kind of
don't. Like, who says because you're dating a weed man that you got to put in work? Like, that's what I'm saying. If he's got shit handled, why should I have to put in any work and be around that? Like, I smoke weed, I might dibble dabble in weed or whatever. Like,
here goes my weed story. So I used to allegedly sell weed myself. I'll tell you right now, I am a terrible weed seller because I like to smoke. But that's neither here nor there. I'm dating a chick who also likes to smoke at a time. So I know how much weed I'm gonna smoke, so I will put my shit to the side, hustle my bag off, re-up. Hopefully I re-up fast enough that I don't run out of my actual weed. All right. Well, my side stash was getting lower and lower, and I wasn't smoking anymore. So when she was like, "Man, we ain't got no weed," I said, "What you mean we ain't got no weed?" She ain't got no weed. I said, "That's fucked up because I got the little homie coming to the house right now." That's why I called her and said, "Hey, little homie coming to the crib. You try to get a couple little grams real quick. Still right there on the counter table, on the table, weigh him up, slang it." That's all she needed to do. Get my $20. That's all I wanted was my $20. So I called her and I said, "Yeah, I got a homie coming through. He gonna cop a couple of G's. He gonna give you $20. Get my $20. Give him 2 G's." So after I had explained to her what the fuck 2 G's meant, what are 2 G's? Grams. Damn, so I said, girl, you don't know the metric system? Well, that's something you gotta teach you. Yeah, and I didn't mind that. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of blew my mind that she graduated college and I did not, and she didn't know what the metric system was. But that's neither here nor there. That was a sign of something else.
She probably knew the metric system. She just didn't know.
She didn't want to do it.
Oh.
Excuse me, boss, dog here. Find me a woman that's smart as fuck that don't want to show how smart she is, and that don't want to do that, and I will bring to you Snuffleupagus. Back home. So she says, "Oh, well, we ain't got no weed." That's what you mean. We ain't got no weed. I should have a whole ounce sitting in the cigar box. Oh no, I smoked the last one this morning. I lost my shit. And right there on the sales floor of my job, I said, "Bitch, have you lost your fucking mind? What are you doing smoking the last of my weed?" I thought it was our weed. No, there is no our in this. You haven't bagged a bag. You ain't plucked the seeds. You ain't cleaned the stem. You ain't fucking. You ain't did shit. You ain't go pick this shit up. You ain't bring it back. You ain't do none of that. So I come home. I said, you know what? When I make this re-up, I come back home. I'm gonna weigh my bag when I leave. That bag is off the ground. I'm kicking your ass. You understand me? I'm kicking your ass.
With those kind of stories, I don't think I want to date a weed man no more.
You don't want to date no nigga that has a hustle if you are not ready to get involved in said hustle.
I think you're and I think you guys still are misunderstanding the hustle part. Like I don't think I've ever really fucked with a dude who like cop from another dude. Like I don't really
people like that.
I gotta tell my weed story. I gotta tell my weed story. So okay.
Yeah. Y'all make it scary. I'm scared to smoke a blunt out the sack. Like, damn.
Can I tell my weed story? Can I tell
pre-roll come in.
You know what I'm saying? My weed story is I allegedly used to sell weed in Vegas pre-COVID. I used to make at least $3,000 to $4,000 a week just selling weed.
I believe
not on top of my job, because I had to bring in legal money too. I had another job. I had to bring in legal money, but that was a healthcare job where I took care of people. So I was getting paid just to run over a nigga house for a couple hours and take care of them. That was a very beautiful job. That was very lucrative too. I made like $1,500 a month just off of that. But I made over, I say between $2,000 to $3,000 a week slanging weed. And this is before any dispensaries was there, so I was doing good. And man, I remember one night, bro, I got so motherfucking high. I went to Denny's and I tried to order McDonald's and shit. That bitch was looking at me like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You want an Egg McMuffin?" Like, "Yeah, I want an Egg McMuffin and a hash brown." She was like, "Nigga, you not at McDonald's, nigga, you at Denny's." I was like, "Oh." Go to fucking McDonald's, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But since I was at Denny's, I just fucked around and ate at Denny's, and then I went to McDonald's, and I still got my Egg McMuffin and my hash brown. Then I went to the crib. Cause you know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah. Just off, I was craving McDonald's, but I ended up at Denny's, so I ate at Denny's to get full. But then for a snack, I went to McDonald's. Then I went to the crib. I had just got done doing comedy, and so I was like hungry as fuck. And I've been smoking and doing comedy all fucking night from like 7 to damn near 2 in the morning. So at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I went to Denny's and I thought it was McDonald's. And I sat down and I started ordering my shit. They were like, "Nah, nigga, this ain't McDonald's." Oh, my bad. But you know, I finished my food. I had the T-bone steak and eggs at Denny's. I still remember it. T-bone steak and eggs with the hash brown. So you know what I'm saying? But when I left that bitch, I went right up the street to Flamingo and Decatur. Went to that McDonald's right there, grabbed what I needed, and went to the crib. This one I stayed on Wynn Road. So I stayed around a lot of shit that's like 24 hours. Like I gotta live around food. I got to. If I don't live around something that's at least 24 hours, I lose my shit. I ain't trying to order for fucking DoorDash all the time. You know, order from DoorDash. You know what? We're gonna talk about DoorDash is the next subject. We're gonna talk about DoorDash and how much they fuck you when it comes to shit. And I'm gonna let you go first, Flower. You tell us about your worst or your happiest or whatever DoorDash moment.
I've never ordered off of DoorDash.
Oh shit. All right, James. Tell us your DoorDash experience. Or when you used to drive for DoorDash or whatever.
Yeah, I used to drive a DoorDash back in Oklahoma. So
all right, well, yeah, tell me a story about that.
Shit. Okay. So I had an order come in, big ass order from Churches. I'm like, oh, okay, so somebody having a party. It's like 4 bags worth of fucking chicken, a lot of chicken. So I get the food. I get back to the car. I hit pick up, get directions, start route.
Okay.
It's 8.5 miles away, out in the fucking country, away from Oklahoma City. I'm like, God damn, it's only a $20 order. It's better be fucking worth it. So I start driving. Like 25, 30 minutes later, I finally get to the dude's house. I pull up, park, get out, grab all the food. I'm walking with 2 bags in each hand, which is already hard enough because of this. But I get up, I set bags down, knock on the door, and this old black preacher dude answers the door. I'm like, DoorDash, got food, because the order had said, hand it to me. I'm like, I bet. So I hand him all the food. I turn to leave. He said, whoa, son, wait a second. I turn around. I'm thinking, oh, okay, he's going to hand me like $5, $10. Motherfucker, hand me a goddamn C note.
Oh, that's what's up.
Hell yeah. I'm like, are you absolutely sure about this? You just handed me $100 bill. You got here.
He knows you came out to the boonies to deliver his food for the next couple of days, for sure.
This dude keeps telling me, you got here 10 minutes earlier than I was expecting you. That's for a job well done. You have yourself a wonderful day, and God bless. I'm like, appreciate it, sir. You have a wonderful day as well. Yo.
You should have gave him your number and told him you could be his personal driver for anything else he needs from town.
All right, Jay. Tell us your DoorDash experience.
Are you okay back there, cold water? Do you need some cold water, cold water?
He needs some milk.
My DoorDash experience just recently happened, and the craving still has not been met yet. And I'm at a deep low in my point in time, so I can't see it being met yet. But one day I was at work, and me and one of my bosses were just having a cool little conversation, and the subject of Schlotzsky's came up. Now, if you've ever had Schlotzsky's in your life, I don't need to go into how good Schlotzsky's is.
Ooh.
Schlotzsky's fucking good. I ain't about
it's the Thanksgiving
You understand how badly I wanted this sandwich. Not only was I going to get a sandwich, they had a cool little deal. I get 2 halves of a sandwich and a little soup or something, right? So I'm like, oh, good, I'm in. I can get me a little pastrami on rye, and then get to Schlotzsky OG with mayonnaise. I'm in. Put the order in. Waiting. Go off when I do shit in the store. I come back, look at my phone, and it says Schlotzsky is unable to prepare to do your order. We canceled. Do you want something else? I'm like, motherfucker, no. I've been walking around this motherfucker doing this fucking, I'm gonna get some Schlotzsky's dance through the whole fucking store. People asking me, oh, what you gonna get for lunch? Oh, Schlotzsky's. Like, dude, I knew it. I just knew I'm gonna have me a sandwich. But it's good today. Still have I yet to not to. I don't know why I won't fill it. I don't know if it's too far, if it's because
It might be because they just dicks.
They're just dicks.
Okay, well, shit, that's a fucked up ass thing that happened to you.
And I still haven't gotten
my DoorDash shit is it's not particularly about DoorDash, it's about Uber Eats, because I used to work for Uber Eats once upon a time, but I only worked for Uber Eats for one. I did one fucking day and one fucking delivery. And let me tell you how it happened. So I went to this restaurant to pick up this fucking food. Now, you know what I'm saying? And the dude was like, yeah, man, I put some extra fries in the bag for old boy too. I was like, oh, okay, you put some extras in there? He's like, yeah, I put some extras. I'm like, what size he get? He's like, he got a large. I'm like, oh, okay. So the bag wasn't closed, you know what I'm saying? I had to close it up and all that other shit. So when I went back to the car, I sat in the car and I started driving this nigga address. He lived in like Summerlin or some shit. I had like a 20-minute drive. I had the munchies like a motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? I reached into the bag and I ate some of this nigga fries. You know what I'm saying? Because he got some extras. I already know that a large fry from this particular spot only gives you 37. So if you get, you know what I'm saying? So I only ate four or five fries, you know what I'm saying, to kill a munchie. Close the bag up, I seal it, you know what I'm saying? I delivered, I handed it to the dude through the door, you know, he handed it to me. Then he gave me like a little $2, $3 tip. I go back, get in the car, and I'm driving. And like 5-10 minutes later, man, I get this call on the phone, nigga. Uber called me personally. They were like, hey, man, the last driver said that you ate some of his fries because he counted them.
There it is.
So it had to be another fat nigga that counted the fucking fries. He said he didn't get the proper amount. 36.
And did you inform them that he actually got an entire free fry? So
yeah, I like, what you talking about? I just gave it to him just how they gave it to me. They even told me they gave the nigga extra fries. Later was like, well, you know what? The customer's always right in this sort of business. So we're going to have to just let you go because you can't tamper with people's food. That's a no-no. And I was like, oh, all right. And I just hung up. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, at least I got this $2.50 motherfucking tip. I can put this in my gas tank. But it was just that it was another fat dude on the other side of that fucking door. That fat motherfucker counted his fucking fries.
But he got extra fries.
Or he probably called the restaurant. They like, yeah, we put extra fries in your box. So when he counted his fries, he didn't count nothing extra. He just counted the exact amount. He was like, nah, you didn't give me no free fry. Well, like, we did. They were like, yeah.
Well, like they didn't give him a whole nother fry?
No, they just gave him extra fry. Like they probably
just
gave
like
him
a handful of fries or something. Got it.
Gave him like 10 extra fries or some shit. I don't know. All I know is this fat motherfucker counted the fries and got me in trouble. He didn't have to complain. All he had to do was just. But I guess he didn't know. He didn't know a nigga had his hands in his food. I really didn't put my hand in his food. I just like touched the top of the bag.
Anything that's not guaranteed.
All right, people. We at 53 minutes. We're gonna do some shout outs and then we're gonna close out the show because. Like I said, I'm trying to put an hour in only and only an hour. No 101, no 102, no nothing. So, Flower, we're going to go with you first. We're going to get your shout-outs. And I didn't have anything planned, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pick between this and that, you know what I'm saying? Just get some shout-outs.
So my shout out tonight is if there's anybody out there that's like a tech company or like makes phones, a phone company, and you want to upgrade my phone to where I can download things called apps and this Google Store thing, hey, contact the show and you could be a technical sponsor. Like that would be great. We all need upgraded technical stuff here to continue doing this fun stuff. And number 2 shout out is thank you for having me on your show. And everybody, you said you don't mind my company on the show. I appreciate that. Thank you. And so Saturday, universal love to the world out there. Good night.
All right. James, what's your shout outs?
Shout out to you and Jay for having me on the show. Shout out to this free cash shit for paying a motherfucker. Shout out to Mary Jane and shout out to Guinness too.
Oh, okay. You drink a little Guinness. All right. All right. Jay, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, man. As always, shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you, James. Shout out to Flower. Shout out to Joe Coops in the building wherever he's at.
Oh, yeah,
Feel better soon, brother.
Special announcement, my bad. Special announcement, real fast. Joe let me know he's been feeling fucked up. So shout out to Joe. Hopefully he feels better and all that good shit. All right, continue, Joe.
Yeah, what you said there. Yeah. I know he's sick too. And definitely shout out to StreamYard for being a platform that we use. And shout out to Two Niggas Smoking Weed, the podcast that rocks every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday between the hours of 4:20-ish and question mark. No, we about an hour and a half at this point so far. We're kind of consistent with that. Hour and a half. So yeah. So make sure you tune in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Check out me, this dude, the Two Niggas Smoking Weed, and also keep an eye out for Two Niggas doing other shit too.
All right. My shout outs for you, James, Flower, Jay. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Definitely Free Cash because they be plugging me with bread all the fucking time. Shout out to any other site I be using, any other app. I can't think of them right now. But shout out to Domino Dreams, definitely for even being available for me to win $430 from you. And I'm gonna get that $430. Actually, I'm gonna get $330 because yep. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm only gonna get $330 because I missed out on the get the chapter 11 in 10 days. Like that's hard as fuck. Like nobody can even do that, but it's whatever. Shout out to all the communities of the world. Shout out to all the homies in LA doing their thing, comedy wise. Rest in peace to my nigga Thai Food Panda. Yeah. We got like 4 minutes left in the show. Actually 3 minutes. So we can just talk some shit for 3 minutes. But yeah, I'll see you on the PS app.
Yup.
Like always. Yeah, I'm playing it right now, bro. That's all I be doing, nigga. That's all I be playing. Like when you be like, yeah, hold on for a second. I'm like, yeah, all right, I got you. I start playing this fucking game.
I'm only playing a little dice game. Oh, and I got the one where you build the little city up with the farm looking shit.
Oh yeah,
I got that.
Yeah, I don't play that.
I mean, I just downloaded to get it started. I mean, I played a little bit, and I remember why I deleted it in the first place. I mean, those kind of games be fun sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you are in the game, but they just take so long to get anywhere. After a while, dude, you're doing it's like 3 days to do like one little task, and like, dude, fuck this shit. I mean, that's why I like regular video games overall.
I mean, these are just games to play when you ain't doing. You be sitting there, you might wake up and start playing the game. That's what I do when I wake up at night. Nigga, I roll over and start playing the fucking game for a couple minutes.
Well, I got this puzzle game I played. It's Kings.
And you should see it. You should see if it's on free cash. Like I'm saying, download games, but then take them off your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just uninstall them. After it opens up, it's gonna open up a ton of fucking games. You're gonna have a whole lot of fucking games to choose from, bro. Then you just
undownload. Right now they got me with the bingo shit. I'm good on that because the wife will use that. She play the bingo online. What's the other shit? The fucking little shit. Like I said, like I like Instagram games. I like playing puzzle games, and even the games where you gotta shoot stuff up. After a while, you get kind of stalemated because it's like, okay, you either gonna have to buy the power up or play the game for 1,000 hours to fucking get it with game points. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're gonna get tired of fucking saying 18 sequences of fucking zombies. So, eventually.
yeah.
I mean, that's just my honest opinion. So, like, you'll see. I got games on there that I downloaded to play like one time. I have not played since. I just haven't deleted it. Got the NFL joint on there. That game's pretty fun. But you know what I'm saying? I haven't even started the game because I already know.
All right, we got like 20 seconds left in the motherfucking hour. So we're gonna end this bitch, man. Peace out to everybody, man. I catch you on the PSL. Maybe we can hop on some golf or something. Shout out to Guinness. Shout out to everybody in the world. Have fun, be loved, keep fucking bitches, and we out.